Charles. I didn't bring that here. These are all strong ones. The two strong
Okay. To start out, you use the crucifix, you make the sign of the cross. And then this one is the Our Father. You say 3 Hail Marys. And then you say another Our Father. No, yeah. The Apostles' Creed. It's the first mystery. Mysteries are in here. We got the joyful mysteries, the mystery of life, the sorrowful mysteries, and the glorious mysteries. So you meditate on the first mystery. I don't know if this tells you, but there's certain times you say the mysteries, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Certain days of the week.
Yeah.
And then on the top of that.
It does say it right there. Say the joyful mysteries on Mondays and Saturdays, the mystery of light on Thursdays, the sorrowful mysteries on Tuesdays and Fridays, and the glorious mysteries on Wednesdays and Sundays. Okay. Then you go up either side, it doesn't matter. And you say 10 Hail Marys. And then right here you meditate on the second mystery, and say the Our Father, 10 Hail Marys, and the Glory be. So like the first one, is a joyful mystery of Annunciation. Second is a joyful mystery of visitation. Then you say the Our Father, and you say 10 more Hail Marys. You just keep repeating it, and you keep repeating it with the mysteries. There's 5 mysteries for, right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does anybody have any questions or want to ask anything or say anything?
Heard of the rosary? Before? It's very repetitive, isn't it? That too is a form of prayer. It's called a mantra. And something is repeated. And it's not uniquely Christian. I mean, I'm not sure. I think Muslims, I know Hindus do it, and I think Muslims do too. So it's found in a lot of different religions around the world. It's just repeating something over and over and over. It's called a mantra. So but it's also a form of meditation where one's trying to focus their mind. In the case of the rosary, on a certain mystery, which is an event in the life of Jesus, although there's a few of them, it's Mary, but it's in the story of salvation, basically.
You can also make up your own as you go, the more you pray,
Yeah.
the more you're aware of the life of Christ through the Scripture. You know, St. John Paul II.
That's what he did.
That's what he did, and he added the luminous mysteries.
He made it stick.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
encourage the church to do that. So, you know, you don't have to stick with Monday data, give them double data, make up your own.
Right.
Something where you're at in your life is important to you.
I think the rosary is very comforting to say.
When people like a set, you got a set procedure you go to, it's a whole lot more comfortable sometimes just to go do it this way. I've already got this memorized, let's do it this way.
That's what I just leave mine hanging on my bedpost, and then I just pull off the bedpost separate.
Like I said, too, a lot of times when you have tragedy in your life, you fall back on the memorized prayers to try to focus your mind. And, you know, if you don't know what to say, what to do, put yourself in the hands of God just by concentrating on the prayers, and that way everything else seems to fall into place.
It does.
That conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, when Alan was in the hospital, I said it 20 times one day. Because it was comforting to me. Because,
Worked, didn't it?
and I actually had something to do with my hands. My hands were, you know, you do it.
And back before, when people didn't really participate in the Mass, that's what women would do, basically. They had no idea what was going on in the Mass, so they'd be back there saying their prayers because they didn't know what was going on at the Mass. So
I remember that.
and then they ring the bell. It's like, okay, the consecration is beginning to happen. You guys pay attention now. So,
Basically, it was established because it's a prayer of the laity. It was something that the laity could do. Monks and priests prayed the Psalms. 150 Psalms, 150 Hail Marys. So it was a prayer to which, in the time to which the rosary was brought as a type of prayer, you got to remember, people didn't know how to read. Only educated people knew how to read. And only men knew how to read. Women didn't know how to read. And so they had to initiate a prayer style to invoke people who could not read and did not have access to a Bible or to what a monk would have or a priest would have, their prayer book. The laity didn't have that, so they had to come up with something similar to give the laity a chance to participate in prayer. And so they came up with rosary. And something that they could do, it would be repetitive, it could be meditative, but it was something that the laity could do, something that they could have. And if they didn't have the beads, you got 10 fingers.
Right.
And you would hold your fingers as you would go along. And so the basic background was that every Hail Mary represented one of the Psalms. You know, I can't pray the Psalms because I don't have a Bible. I can't pray the Psalms because I don't know how to read, but I have memorized the Hail Mary. So that's, you know, it's a prayer initiated mainly for the laity, for the people of God, and for women who were not in tune to education, because women they were not taught to read.
Let me ask you something. As a child, we were taught you don't wear it, you don't do this, you don't do that.
All depends on what culture you're in.
I was going to say, now, Hispanic population at work, a lot of them wear them as necklaces and different things.
Right. It all depends on the culture that you're
I didn't know what the proper, especially nowadays.
Go into prison, you'll see that a lot too.
Yeah. And you'll see a lot of stuff.
I plan on doing that, but okay.
Not only that, you'll see a lot of Hispanics that will have the rosary tattooed to them.
Yeah.
You know. But, you know, depending upon what part of the world you're in.
I just know I put mine on my neck, and I remember I couldn't have been very big at all, and one of my grandmothers just had a meltdown on me that
because we wasn't taught that.
Yeah.
You know.
And now I see the students doing it, and as a Catholic, I'm thinking, do I say something to them? But like I said, they're a different culture.
Right.
And I noticed a lot of Hispanics.
We had a
just
different piety. Mm-hmm. You know, we're a young church, you know, in the United States. So, you know, as far as the Hispanic, their traditions are a lot older than that because they were brought, you know, a lot of ours was just the piety. You don't play with things that you pray with.
But if you think about it, what's the harm?
That's kind of what I thought as a kid,
what's the
but you
harm?
know.
Yeah. Grandma said.
Yeah, grandma was, you know.
They get you a whipping, that's
Grandma
not the harm.
said, and I don't want a whooping.
And it made an impression. Like I said, I couldn't